Alright, good morning everybody. It's a little before 11 a.m. on January 21st, 2019, and it's very cold outside. It's very, very, very cold outside. It's 7 degrees at Farmingdale. That's right, it is 7 degrees, still in the single digits, and the wind is northwest at 24, gusting to 32. That gives us a wind chill of 14 degrees below zero. So I had to do this because it's very cold out there. It's actually too cold to go outside and actually go to the pines. But even if I want to do, we have a good deal of cloudiness around too. So I wouldn't I wouldn't want to be out there. But 7 below at Farmingdale, which is absolutely insane for this time of day. And they actually have light snow occurring at Gabreski Airport. 7 degrees, west wind at 18, gusting to 26. And I'm going to show you the radar in a moment. You'll see that we actually have some Long Island sound effect snow that is occurring across parts of our area. And if we look at New Jersey, it's warmer there. But let's see, it's mostly cloudy already. 10 degrees at it's always warmer in Jersey, no matter what. Remember that, folks. Northwest at 22, gusting to 35, but the wind chill is still 10 below zero. So very cold. We're going to go and look at some of these other temperature readings from the. We'll look at Central Park, and then we'll what it is in Central Park, and then we'll look at some of these other temperature readings. So it's 5 degrees in Central Park right now. 5 degrees. That's right, only 5 degrees. So we are going to struggle to reach the teens today, folks. That's how cold it is outside, and it's dangerously cold. The dew point is 10 below, and where's the wind chill here? Why is there no wind chill reading? They're not giving the wind chill reading. But that wind chill reading has got to be. Yeah, I don't know why there's no wind chill reading. That's interesting. That's missing. Alright, well, let's see. We can click Westchester, where it's even colder. It's 4 degrees. Wind chill is negative 18. Negative 18 wind chill. So this, you can get frostbite in like 10 minutes. And actually, I was actually watching that eclipse last night, and I was only out there for like 5 or 10 minutes, and I have frostbite in my thumb. Not severely, but it hurts. So that's how cold, and that was last night when it wasn't as cold as it is now. So just to remind you how dangerous it is outside right now. It's really dangerously cold weather. And looking at the underground here on the map of the temperatures, you can see most of Long Island is in the single digits. Again, we have some warmer readings in Jersey. I don't know why, it's always warmer there. It's just what it is. But for the most part, you can see very, very cold temperatures across our area. So now let's put that radar on, and we'll use the radar from this, and you'll see that there are some snow showers over here, though it says that there's snow actually occurring at West Hampton, which is not being picked up on this radar here. We'll have to look at the Weather Service radar and see if it's getting picked up on that one. So just give me a moment, and we will go ahead and look at that. Yeah, you can see right here. A little snow shower right over here. So, yeah. Well, we're gonna look at a lot of things today in this weather report because we have a lot going on with the weather. Power outage situation, not too many, only 318, but there are some strong winds out there, so there could be some power outages. Surprisingly, the Long Island Railroad has not been suspended anywhere. There's been some scattered delays, broken rail in Cold Spring Harbor, but nothing. And some scattered signal problems at Amityville and also West Hempstead. But so far, it has not been a meltdown, which is surprising. So we'll give the Long Island Railroad credit with that. I don't really cover that anymore. But anyway, the next part of this video, we will be looking at satellite images. Okay, so we are going to be looking at some satellite images now. And you can see that there's some cloudiness. I'm using different sites, so unfortunately the image doesn't get as big. But you can see here that we have some. Look at all these clouds here that have popped up across Long Island, and some over New Jersey too. And these are actually high clouds. So we actually have some cirrus around here as well. Just a lot of clouds around, unfortunately. Same deal again, can't get a clear day. And even if it was clear out there, it's so windy and just bitterly cold. But it's not even clear, so why even go out there? And like I said, the east, you could see here, we've got this Long Island sound effect snow band that is set up actually over Suffolk County, over the eastern part of Long Island there. So that's pretty interesting right there, that's set up. We're going to look at some other satellite images here. They actually have a whole bunch of these, so we're going to try, let's see this one. This one will actually be a little larger, so we can look at this. This is not a, oh yeah, let me get the, yeah, this is the still of it. So here you go. You could see the cirrus over here, and then also you could see all the Long Island sound effect cloudiness as well. There's a whole bunch of these here you can pick from. Let's try this one. So there's a whole bunch of these here. You could do shortwave. Oh yeah, you can see all the clouds here on this one especially. You can see all the clouds. Quite a bit of clouds there. Can do a whole bunch of these. We'll do this long wave one here. So again, you could see this area of cloud. Let me see, try to not move this around here. Let me get my mouse out of the way here. You could see here that there you can see the clouds that are coming down from here. So there's gonna be a lot of clouds around today. It won't be a clear day, unfortunately, and I don't know if tomorrow will be a clear day. It's very hard to get a clear day around here these days. I'm going to explain that to you in another weather update as to why. Even though we're in the cold air, I don't think we're on the right side of the trough to get clear skies. So I'll wrap up this weather update just giving you a look here at the Ventus sky. Let me move this over, and I'm trying to move this over, but it won't let me. So why isn't it displaying the temperatures? There we go. All right, so yeah, 9 degrees, 7 degrees. Those winds are screaming. So yeah, very dangerously cold outside if you're going outside. Make sure to bundle up. You know, definitely wear gloves, hat, jacket, you know, the whole 9 yards, sweater, whatever you got to do. And please, I see these people out in the cold weather, and I got to call them out. These people, if some of these guys out there, literally, I saw one at the train station the other day, wearing shorts when the weather's like this. I don't know what's wrong with these people. I really don't, but it has to be brought up. All right, you don't wear shorts when the weather's like this. All right, it's crazy. All right, but anyway, that's going to wrap up this weather update. Just letting you know how cold it is outside. We're not breaking any records, but this is definitely combined with the wind and the air temperature. It is quite cold outside. It's unfortunate that it's not clear, but that's due to the cyclonic flow we're in. And I'm going to talk about that a little more when I do the next weather update. Probably sometime tomorrow or something like that. But anyway, stay warm today. Be careful. It really is dangerous outside. And I'm just going to leave you with a look at, this is the beach in East Hampton. That's right, East Hampton. And I wanted to just show you the skies there. You could see the snow showers that are occurring on the east end. And you can also see out of the ocean, because the ocean is much warmer, you're getting what you call a sea smoke effect. We actually the ocean is actually steaming because the ocean is in the 40s and the air temperature is only in the single digits. So you get this effect that's very unusual. This is what happens when it gets extremely cold out. As far as all the clouds go, I think it's because there's just a little bit of moisture, just enough moisture in the air. This very cold air can't hold a lot of moisture, so we have all these clouds, unfortunately. But again, you don't want to be out here today. All right, you can look at it. You can look at it on watch this. You know, this is the Hamptons.com, a live camera. You can watch. You can do this, and you don't have. You know, if you want to go to the beach here, you maybe watch the sea smoke from your car or something like that, because it's really just dangerously cold outside. You know, even too cold for me. even though I love the cold. It's because of the wind. The air temperature is cold, but if it wasn't for the wind, I'd be able to deal with it. But combined with the wind gusts of, actually, you know what? There is one more thing I want to look at in this weather update, and that is the wind reports. And then I'll wrap it up. So these are the wind gusts. This was as of 7:20 a.m., 8 a.m., and we have wind gusts 43, 48 at Bergen County, Kings County, and Flatbush in Brooklyn 50, Bayville 53 miles an hour. So you take a look at these wind gusts. Look at some of these. Great Gull Island in Suffolk County 58 miles an hour. You combine these wind gusts along, and then there's some sustained winds too that are way up there too. And you can see what we're dealing with here. We're dealing with some very dangerous conditions because of that wind chill. So it's 5 degrees, 5 to 10 degrees outside, and then you combine it with the wind chill, you're talking -10 to -20 degrees. That's what it feels like. So some of the, maybe we're not breaking any records as far as the temperature goes, but when you combine it with the wind chill, this is very, very, very dangerous kind of cold weather. So be careful out there, and thank you for watching.